Hi, every lamb. Hi, Pondy. Hi, Borbor. Hi, Cruz. Welcome in, every lamb. How is everybody? Are we excited for today? I'm excited for today. I know it's still feel bad. No worries. No worries, Pondy. No worries at all. You're fine. I'm here. Hi, Intimidator. Welcome in. How are you doing? Are we ready for some more Kill the Clock today? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm excited. And you're way too kind. I wouldn't say that. But thank you so much, Pondy. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. But I also don't want it to end. I hope every client I get ever is gonna be as patient. Aww. I hope so too, Pondy. I am so ready, but I don't want it to end. Because we're on what, day 17 probably? So I think we have a half a day, like a day and a half. I might get distracted by this hockey game I'm watching, but I'll watch as much as I can. I like hockey. You know, that's so fair. Hockey is cool. I wish I got into hockey, but I never really did. We don't really have a team that we have here. And we only have one skating rink. So it's a little bit difficult on that one. But let's jump in. Anyway, enough about that. Exciting stuff is coming and I'm giving it my all. 100% Pondy. Whee! So, before we do anything crazy, I got 100% on my medication quiz today. It was a long time coming. I haven't gotten 100% the entirety of my school, like, since I started school. So, I'm pretty proud of myself today. That was one of the exciting things that happened. But we'll see. Where are we at? Congratulations, thank you. This is the most recent save. 100% on medicine test is crazy work. Yeah. Luckily, it was all antibiotics. So I know antibiotics, so it wasn't as hard to do. But I didn't do too good the first time I took the test, so... I'm just glad I was able to pass it with 100%. That was one of my goals. Let's see. Chapter 2, day 16. Okay. Were you studying to be a doctor? No, I am studying to be a pharmacy technician. So basically, I will be the nurse to my pharmacist. Essentially, role-wise. I'm like their assistant in pharmaceuticals. I make all of the prescriptions, prepare all of them, while the pharmacist gets all of their stuff done. Oh, technician physician, awesome. From what little I hear, there's very little of those. There is very little of us. And it is a very, very small world. But I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm nervous because I don't know where I'm going to be going on externship, and that's going to be in April, which is exciting, but also very nerve-wracking at the same time. I know it's going to be fine. And I know I'll be okay wherever I end up. And I told the advisor, my career services advisor, that I was like, yeah, I don't mind. I would like to do closed door pharmacy if possible, but if not, I don't mind if you put me anywhere else. Hospital is okay with me too, but we'll see how it goes. Hospital is going to be so difficult though, because you have to do sterile compounding, which is putting on booties and gloves and a hairnet and like a gown, and you have to like sanitize absolutely everything before you do anything. It's gonna be stressful, but I hope it goes well. Wherever I end up, I'm sure I'll be fine. Best of luck with that, honestly. It's a work that pays decently, but it also is immense fair work, yeah. I wouldn't be a doctor. I wouldn't be either. But at least going into pharmacy, I'll have some role in healthcare, but not direct patient care, which is good because working with people that I've worked with and like seeing the things that they deal with could not be me. I could not see myself with scrubs completely soaked in vomit from someone that just vomited on me. I couldn't do it. I respect them so very much, but I could not. All right, I think this is the last day, right? Too much gross stuff, huh? Yeah, too much gross stuff for me. But yeah, I'm excited to see where it takes me. Well, the goal is to one day be a specialized pharmacy technician, helping patients that like with chemotherapy and stuff like that. That's the goal. Whether I'll get there, I don't know yet. But you know, I'd be a 50% technician kind of. Oh, fair enough. At least compounds and solutions are clean. This is very true. Some of them a little too clean, but for my taste. I'm also excited because I get to wear gloves and actually do stuff. Honestly, it's gonna be so awesome because I'll get to stand and do things with my hands. Like, I don't get to do that very often. In all of my previous jobs, I was typing on a computer or like doing things not with my hands. So actively having my hands do things is gonna be so fun, but also so very stressful because it's gonna be my hands. You know? I guess a technician would work for me, but I'd rather learn about tech than fix it. Yeah, fair enough. More engaging then. Yeah. I know a lot about computer. I don't, unfortunately. And my tech guy is at my parents' house, so I can't ask him questions anymore. So hopefully I don't have any tech problems over here. Otherwise, it's gonna just be horrible. I'll have to ask you guys how to fix things. Morning already, huh? Sleep really is the cure for everything. I feel much better than yesterday. All right, time to get ready to head out. My bag's too heavy. I should leave something behind. Let's get rid of anything bulky and unnecessary. Yeah, maybe I'll hang this up. I can take it back home later. I hung Barry Bailey's portrait on the wall. I had heard of killing time, but the clock is ridiculous. No, Nobu. I have to kill the clock. Because it's the best way to do so. Welcome in, Nobu. Great, let's go over the plan before I leave. Rather than digging into the Meyer family's secrets, I should focus on finding the killer. From what I remember, the assassin shows up tonight. There's a high chance that the one who killed me is the same person who killed William. I need to find them, have them arrested, and secure my own safety first. 3 stream streak. Thank you for the 3 stream streak, Intimidator. I appreciate it. You raise a point. I can't say if it's valid, but that is a point. Fair enough. Well, if you're not... How do you kill time if you don't kill a clock, you know? One of my goals is to build my own PC. Ooh, absolutely, Cruz. I think you'd be great at it. I don't know how I lost my previous streak. I don't know either. There was like a glitch that happened, I think. One of the streams got split into 2. That might have been what happened. I know enough about them to build one. Ooh. I hope that you'll do very great. Well, you know, just kill time itself. Can't be too hard killing a concept. I don't know on that one. I don't know. Maybe. There's a high chance that the one who killed me is the same person who killed William. I need to find them, have them arrested, and secure my own safety first. Then I'll stay in this town a bit longer to investigate the secrets of the Myers. It's clearly connected to me somehow. What could it be that the organization is so desperate to find? If it's related to my father, it's probably some kind of scientific technology. But most things like that, the organization can develop on their own. Could my prophetic dream or this whole time loop thing be connected to the Meyer family secret? I don't know. First, let's find the culprit. As promised, I should meet with Kenneth first. He's been hiding several truths from me, so he might know more about this murder too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Nobu. I didn't kill nobody. Someone else did. Kenneth isn't here. Why isn't Kenneth here? He didn't leave again for detective work, did he? Miss Camilla's clearly glaring daggers. This isn't the time. Oh no. She's staring into those flowers. I state my previous statement whenever shall the Black Eyed Peas do? I don't know. I don't know. Hello, Miss Camilla. Back here again, first thing in the morning. Looking to buy a drink? No, I've got things to do while sober. Funny coming from someone who practically lives in this pub. You've got a point there, but... yeah. Camilla? Well, did someone give you flowers? Yes, and quite the headache they are. Huh? Isn't receiving flowers supposed to be a good thing? That depends on the person and the reason. I've never taught the guy anything, yet he sends them saying they're for his mentor. Mentor? You have a student? If I did, I wouldn't call them headache. I never agreed to it. He just decided to call me his mentor on his own. He's been quiet for a while, but here we go again. Maybe I've been too lenient, just because he's a regular. Oh, she's talking about... Kara! Welcome in, Raiders! How was your stream, Kara? Hi, Sakuna, welcome in. And welcome in, Raiders. My name is Citrina Shutterbuck. I'm your Lemon Lady VTuber. We play a variety of games in here. The majority of them are comfy cozy, but sometimes we like to solve murders and read things. How was your stream, Kara? I had to make my own raid message. You know, it's so fair. Welcome to the Lemj Sakuna. I hope you enjoy your free follower emotes that can adorable just like you are. As well as Cauldron, welcome in. And I hope you do enjoy your free follower emotes. They're cute and adorable just like you are. It was fun. Pro wrestling. Ooh. That sounds like fun. Also, I heard you were a lemon, so are you edible? I mean, not me personally, but I would share what my Lemjays look like, but it's kind of a secret. They haven't debuted yet, so I was hungry. Yeah, we do serve lemonade though on Kidna Island. And we just ask, if you guys do need to raid and rest, we totally understand that. We just ask that you grab your free complimentary glass of lemonade while you're here. It can be a variety of flavors, whether it be strawberry, regular lemonade, blueberry. I've got all the things. But you all need to raid and rest. We totally get that here. And if you do want to hang out and stay a while, we are solving a mystery in this game called Kill the Clock. You have met us on the very last day of the case. Basically, to explain things, we have a guy named William Meyer. He is our victim in this case. Well, cases. He was murdered in a back alley, and, you know, Lloyd? No. William. He does look like Lloyd, though. I do agree. Our character did actually, was about to, was on their way to kill them herself. Because William created some controversy within our family members and whole shebang. Kind of looks like Lloyd from Spy Family. He really does. I do agree. But basically, we are trying to figure out who his killer is because his killer is most likely the person that kills us. We experience a time loop situation. This is our second time going through the time loop. There's a different murder case each time, and it's quite an interesting game. I do enjoy this one a lot. But we're trying to investigate this organization. They have the little symbol that they wrote next to the body. Kind of scary, but you know. And they're threatening him to keep his secret or not. You know. Casual murder things. If you guys have any questions, though, let me know. It's also... This game is interesting because if ever we get into a situation, we have to roll for one of our skills, kind of like in D&D kind of situation. It's very fun, and I hope you guys get to see a little bit of that this time. We are on the last day, so I don't know how much will be in this last part of the story, because we only have 2 chapters right now. The 3rd and 4th chapter are yet to be released, but the devs are working on them, so hopefully we'll get to see them this year. But we'll see. And thank you for the head pat, Tyler. I appreciate it. And this is Camilla. She is the owner of this fine establishment. And one of our suspects from the previous case. And this one, but you know. And I hope you all don't mind as I voice act a little bit. He's been quiet for a while. But here we go again. Maybe I've been too lenient, just because he's a regular. Who sent them? Some guy named Austin Gray. Runs a flower shop. Oh. So the flower basket he was humming over yesterday was for Miss Camilla. Thank you for the care package, Borbor. I appreciate it. You seem to know him. Well, you both come here often, so I suppose you crossed paths. That's true. But why does Austin call you his mentor? What does he want to learn from you? Who knows? Maybe he just wants to match my tolerance. Did she just hesitate a bit? She knows something that she's lying about, and she's lying about it, isn't she? Let's try a heart check. All right, and we need to pick a statement that we think seems a little off for the character, and it'll tell us how exactly they're feeling at the time they said it, which is very interesting as well. It's kind of like Ace Attorney meets D&D in the 1930s, in like the 1900s. It's kind of interesting. I like it a lot. 1960s probably. If I did, would I still be stuck here? I never agreed to it. He just decided to I'm his mentor on his own. He's been quiet for a while, but here we go again. Maybe I'm too lenient, just because he's a regular. Some guy named Austin Gray. Runs the flower shop. You seem to know him. Well, you both come here often, so I suppose you've crossed paths. Who knows, maybe he just wants to match my tolerance. This seems rather Camilla. But I do wonder, what does she think about him? Just out of pure curiosity. This is those D&D throat roles that we have. It is connected to our psychology, as well as this is what the skill is for. And we get our luck skills give us more focus. So it's really good if we get like a really bad roll. You have to put it on when you first start before you start. But because we have 8 and 5, I think we'll be fine, regardless of how we roll. Oh yeah, we're definitely fine. Anger and confidence. Sounds about right. Sounds about the average Camilla. Even though it was a gift, she really seems angry. Just being called a mentor. Definitely not happy. More like furious. The certainty in her reaction compared to other emotions means she clearly knows something. So why is she hiding it? Is there a reason? Let's talk more about Austin. Austin seems to really like you, Miss Camilla. But it doesn't seem mutual. Why would I dislike a regular? Especially one like Austin. He brings in our biggest sales. If anything, we get along well enough to gift each other drinks. It's just annoying when he acts like this. Then why not just accept him as your student? No way. Student? More like a nuisance. If Austin's just trying to learn the ropes of working in the pub, it wouldn't cost Camilla anything. So why refuse? Could it be... Is Austin trying to work in the secret lounge? Austin a member of Dawn, too? I don't know. I don't think Austin would be a member of Dawn. I really don't think so. Because as far as we know, I think everyone that is involved in the organization is one of the attendees in the secret lounge. So if he's not, I don't know. Let's ask just to see. Is Austin part of Dawn too? No. If you were, I might have actually considered taking him as a student. What does that mean? Enough. I don't plan to say anything more about this. Unless you're here to buy a drink, you should leave. Should I back off for now? Yeah, let's back off. Alright, I hope everything works out. Sure. And if you're looking for Kenneth, he's cleaning out the storage. Go see him there. Oh, thanks. Hey, Kenneth! Ah, Dr. Ina, you're back. Did you sleep well last night? Maybe we did. More or less. My head's still a bit of a mess, though. Everyone needs a proper break now and then. Speaking of which, how about a morning drink? Just a little? Dr. Innocent looks different. She does. We're in our second time loop, Dodo, so this is a different Dr. Ina. We are Dr. Innocent the fourth this turnaround. No thanks, I'll pass. That's a shame. I thought it might finally improve your sales record today. My sales record today. More importantly, I'd like to ask for some advice. Advice? Not a question. This isn't your way of dodging the information fee, is it? No, I didn't mean it like that. Well, fine. What kind of help do you need? About Austin, actually. Let me ask you about Austin. I talked to Miss Camilla. Has Austin always looked up to her? No, as far as I remember, it started rather suddenly. Began showing up at the Daybreaker, wanting to call her his mentor. It was probably around this time last year. He openly followed the boss around, but after getting a stern warning, he toned it down. Though he still repeats the same thing now and then. He's bolder than he looks, huh? I'm not so sure. I heard he used to be borderline reclusive. What? Austin? Yeah, Ellen once confided in me that he rarely left the house and showed no motivation for anything. That was over a year ago now. It's unfortunate for the boss, but Austin looks much better these days. He completely changed all of a sudden. What could have caused that? He must have fallen in love. Like it or not, Miss Camilla is pretty charming. About Dawn. What's the best way to get detailed information about Dawn? The fastest and most reliable way would be to speak directly with a member of the organization. Just so you know, I don't have anything to share. I am just a low-level grunt, after all. So, he preemptively distanced himself like that, huh? That might be hard. Miss Camilla didn't seem like she was in the mood to talk. You noticed that too, huh? It's actually why I was busy cleaning the storeroom. Staying too close to her when she's in a bad mood can be hazardous to your health. Is it that serious? Well, Maybe I exaggerated a bit. So, you say you know nothing, and Miss Camilla can't be approached easily. At this rate, I'm starting to doubt I'll ever learn the truth about Dawn or my family's secrets. Well, technically, there's another member of the organization in this town. There is? Who? That's high-value info. Even for a friend, I need at least 1,000 gold to spill it. Why must you do this to me? I don't have that much. Why must you do this to me? Jerk. Why is it so expensive? Secrets are secrets for a reason, you know. What should I do? Do I even have 1,000 gold left? Well, let's move to another topic, I guess. We need 300 more. I'm so mad. I know, me too. You don't have enough gold. I don't know who the other members are. What else can I ask him about? Ah! Dang it. That would have been really good information too. Because we could have talked with with the person that, the other person in the organization, you know? Would be really important stuff. Because what if they have details that we need to progress? And find the murderer. Oh no. Oh no. About the William Meyer murder, even if we set aside who the culprit is, I still have questions about how it happened. Didn't he get stabbed in the heart? That's right, but the scene had more than just the dagger. There was also a large blood-soaked cloth. Judging by the bloodstains at the scene, it happened right there. If the cloth was big enough to wrap a person, maybe the killer knocked out William and dragged him into the alley before finishing him off. That was my theory too, until I talked to Ellen yesterday. Turns out William walked into the alley on his own. She has a photo of the moment. A photo, you say? Yeah, the angle doesn't show the other person, but I can see William smiling and talking to someone. Ellen refused to describe the person's voice, though. In any case, if the person William was talking to is the killer, then it's someone he knew. That would explain why no bruises were found on his body, just like the report said. Interesting. And maybe the cloth was just used to hide the weapon. I don't think so. If that were the case, there'd be no reason for such a large cloth. Good point. Then, what was the cloth for? The cloth's purpose. Hi, Saxy. Thank you for the ponytail. How are you doing, Saxy? To obscure something, maybe? Maybe they were trying to cover something? Cover what? Maybe the victim's view? They clearly used the cloth to obstruct the victim's view. Something Dante is saying, ooh, ponytail. Also, I'm fine. I'm glad, Saxy. I'm glad. Dante has definitely made an impact on this community, that's for sure. But didn't you say William was smiling and talking to the killer in that alley? Would they really need to block his vision with the cloth? Well, maybe it was for a surprise gift? Oh, so you're saying they covered his eyes with a large cloth for a surprise, then stabbed him in the heart? Maybe not. We weren't there, so we can't completely rule it out, but isn't there a more plausible reason? To block something obscure. Block obscure. To obscure? Maybe they were trying to cover something. Cover what? Oh. Clair obscure? They could have used it to block someone else's view. You mean they used it to cover the entrance while committing the crime? Exactly, to avoid being seen. But wouldn't people still hear the sounds? Would it really help? That's because... Maybe we should look for a better explanation. Blood counterattack. He was stabbed in the heart twice, right? But maybe it was to hide the blood. I've got it. The killer was used the cloth to block the blood. The blood? Yes, when the victim was stabbed, they used the cloth to stop the blood from splattering on them. I wouldn't say that. When you're looking at the... It looks like it's cut off, almost, like right here. Hey, gonna be lurking. Can you stop killing clocks? The bill on the repairs is getting insane. Maybe. One day, Artie. Maybe one day. Thank you for the lurk, Artie. I appreciate you. This will be the last clock I kill. For a while. Oh, man. This is the last bit of this game that we have so far. Chapters 3 and 4 haven't been written yet, so... Hopefully we'll get to play them soon. I don't know, though. Because it would block the blood from getting to this spot. Because you have, like, this... The spread is kind of weird there. But I don't know. Could just be me. Since they knew each other, the killer could have pretended it was a gift and stabbed him with a dagger. That does sound plausible. Because this is the symbol. The spread goes up this way, though. Why would the killer spread blood up this way and then write the symbol underneath it? Just looks weird. Looks really weird. But why go through all that trouble? Because cleanliness obsession? To avoid drawing suspicion. That would make sense. Because if they got blood on them, they wouldn't... Does make sense. The killer wanted to leave no trace. If they blocked the blood and ditched the weapon, they could return to daily life like nothing happened. No one would ever suspect them of murder. Wow, that's a solid deduction. I'm impressed. Then the killer likely went somewhere with people after the murder, murdering Meyer. Pretty clever, right? Right. After they were just going home, they wouldn't have needed to go through the trouble, whether they prepared the cloth and dagger in advance or brought them along. Someone close to William. who has no alibi at the time of the murder, but might have one before and after, who learned about fingerprint analysis after the fact, and who Ellen would cover for. Why am I still thinking Camilla? Because she doesn't have an alibi during that time. She was outside the bar, so we don't really have an alibi for her. We also don't have an alibi for Kenneth. But Kenneth wouldn't do that because he's the investigator. Unless, no. I don't think it's him. And it would need to be someone he knows very well, right? It could have been anybody, really. Which is horrible. I don't know who it could be. Kenneth Taylor, Austin Gray. Oh no. Kenneth, did you do murder? Do I have to? Oh my god. What about Gilbert T? Because Austin has an alibi. He was passed out in the bar, like, the entire time. Kenneth technically doesn't have an alibi for it either. Kenneth, the killer is you. Huh? Everything points to you, Kenneth. So why don't you go ahead and confess? Oh, Well, this is an intriguing development. Being accused of murder. What a fresh experience. Thanks to you, Dr. Rena, I get to check this off my bucket list. Stop dodging the question. You're free to suspect me, but I don't really have a motive, do I? Losing regular customers would just hurt business. And considering what our boss has going on, would killing Meyer have done me any good? Welcome in, Livy. Hi, Raiders. Hi, Rue. Hi, Livy. Welcome. Hi, Is it Fierce? Welcome in. Welcome. Hi, Mr. Pandopool as well. And you always use moisturizer. Welcome. Hi, Raiders. My name is Citrina Shutterbug. I'm your Lemon Lady VTuber. We play a variety of games. The majority of them are comfy cozy, but sometimes we like to play murder mystery games. I hope you guys had an amazing stream. What did you guys get up to? Stick Maya and Rue in the juicer? No, I would never. We don't stick people in the juicer. We don't do that here. Not anymore. You have a point there, Boar. Yeah, you have a point. Thank you for the British accent mode, Livy. I shall try my bestest. Innocent, but Maya is a slime girl, so being in the juicer is just fun. You know that's so fair. Welcome in as well. Are your juices in your... Oh my god. Oh my god. Welcome, Raiders. If you all need to raid and rest, we totally understand that here on Kidna Island. We just ask that you grab your free complimentary glass of lemonade while you're here, and you do want to hang out with us, you are more than welcome to. We just ask that you grab a seat and rest your feet a while, as we enjoy a little bit more of Kill the Clock, an amazing murder mystery game in which we have life-saving skills and dice rolls of D&D style variety. It's an amazing, amazing game. I highly suggest it if you guys want to ever play it. Unfortunately, it is only in... We only have the first 2 chapters. There should be 4 in total. The 3 and 4 are still being written, so they haven't been made yet in game. But it is very fun, and I enjoy it a lot. We're currently solving the mystery of William Myers' death. It is his second death, because we are also in a time loop. He was murdered in an alley, and he was stabbed twice. You know, scary stuff. Very scary stuff. There's a secret organization, and there's a whole sorts of stuff. If you guys ever have questions about it, you can feel free to ask me, and I will try my very bestest to answer. I'm literally hiding in the storeroom to avoid Camilla's wrath. Well... Anything else you'd like to accuse me of? No, Kenneth. I'm sorry I accused you. Sorry. It's understandable, no hard feelings. But then, who is the real killer? Austin is definitely the killer. Everything lines up perfectly. Do you have any evidence to confront him with? Right now, it's just a hunch. But I'm not sure how to find solid proof. Sometimes the best way is to dive in head first. Go on then. Good luck out there. Why does it feel like he's just pretending to help but actually enjoying my suffering? Just my imagination? Alright. I'll head straight for the flower shop. See you later. Welcome, we meet again. Hi, Austin. Did you kill? Did you murder? Hello. I prefer you use this flower shop for its intended purpose only today, instead of asking pointless questions. Sorry. So, you're here to ask something again, aren't you? If I start interrogating him right away, I'll just get kicked out again, like before. I should ease into it with some casual conversation. Or maybe it'd be better to draw out a line first, then press him on it. Let's give it a try. Hi, Jack. Welcome in. Salutations, Lady Citrina of House Shutterford, daughter of Sir Citrin and Lady Viderorange, whose eyes burn like blazing topaz, heir to the territory of the Dukedom of Cetris, reigning hope and shining gem of her people, head of the Lemon Development Program, healer of the sick, she whose actions inspire awe in all she meets, bane of the rot and stagnation, and she who is destined for greatness on Twitch. I love you so very much, Jack. How are you doing? Maybe we should read that in British accent mode every time. I don't see why I haven't done it yet. I think it's kind of fun, kind of cute that way. Seems more official. Or maybe it'd be better to just draw out a line first and then press him on it. Let's give it a try. Actually, I have the flower basket you gave Miss Camilla. You said you consider her your mentor? I was eating an apple and realized I ate the sticker. Oh no! Oh no! Luckily for you, Jack, they are edible. The stickers are edible. I believe they are made out of, they're like sugar paper? And then they have like more of a stickier substance on the back of them, usually. So it should be fine. That's right. I want to be like Camilla. She's captivating, isn't she? Beautiful, confident. So you see it too. Just how special she is. My dream is to become someone confident, strong, and free like her. And I'd do anything to achieve that. Isn't this basically worship at this point? What made him feel this way, this strongly? But Miss Camilla didn't seem too fond of you calling her your mentor. That's just because she doesn't recognize my worth yet. I've been putting in so much effort. And it's been 5 minutes, I can breathe. The day she truly sees me will come. When that happens, everything will change. And that day's coming soon. I've almost caught up. Caught up? You don't need to know what that means. I think I do, Austin. What does that mean? There it is again. His defensive attitude. Whatever it is, I hope you'll consider how she feels too. You know, she seemed a bit on edge lately. Why would she be? Mr. Meyer is dead. You don't get it. Sure, he and Camilla were lovers, but that doesn't mean she'd grieve over his death. Austin, that's exactly what it means. My guy. My brother. And... Austin. How are you and Ellen still? How does Ellen deal with you? I could never. And how can you be so sure of that? Because there's nothing I don't know about Camilla, unlike you. What do you mean, unlike me? She said more than once when she was drunk that she wished she could kill William. But she told me she's in serious trouble now that he's dead. What? She said she needed to get something important from him, and his sudden death ruined everything. That can't be true. It is. Go ask her yourself. If you're lying, I don't care if you're a customer. I won't let it slide. Just wait. Austin ran into the flower shop in a hurry. Wait? Seriously? He just ran off like that? And what was that attitude? Like, he was absolutely sure William's death wouldn't matter to Miss Camilla. This might be my chance. Let's search behind the counter. Thoroughly. With a fine-toothed comb. Oh my god! Each flower pot is carefully wrapped in cloth and placed in a box. They did a good job keeping them safe. That cloth is really thick. Oh wait, it's not thick. It's layered. That's even better. Oh my god, it's Austin! No way, no way! Still, I should probably take a photo, just in case. I see a heckin' sweet Levin! Hi, Rocco, welcome in! It's definitely Austin. This is the same one in this photo. Is it not? They look so similar. Oh my god. The drawer's full of odds and ends, screws, and a screwdriver with some tape. I'll be surprised if it isn't the same. Thank you for the head pat, Rocco. I open the drawer and... Huh? Is that money? It's quite a lot. Not at the counter, so it's probably from not from selling flowers. Is this his emergency stash? Ooh, do we steal the money? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Stealing feels wrong. No matter what I'll leave it. Various plant seeds are stored in this drawer. Various plant seeds are stored in the drawer. I mean, we still have the option. We can steal it. Such integrity. I'm impressed. Maybe I'll come back for it later. What about this knife? The blade of the dagger is still stained with juice. Like someone was just slicing an apple. I guess he's snacking on fruit while working. Well, there's no better break than snacking while on the job. Yeah, once he's in jail and can't notice. Still, that dagger looks really familiar. Where did I see this before? I don't know. It looks very, very... I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't... I wait while you guys are on the ads. I'm gonna eat some things. So I'm gonna be right back while you guys are on ads. I'll see you guys when you guys get back. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. I was also thinking about some stuff while we were in the ads. If Austin did it, Ellen's an accomplice. Not my favorite baby girl. No. Because she was there, yes. Oh, no, Ellen, no. That's why she was so anxious all that time. I know. Oh, no. That's the same type of weapon I saw at the crime scene photo. Wait, did he really steal the murder weapon from the station and start using it like this? No, it could just be the same brand. I mean, even a killer wouldn't cut fruit with the same knife they used to stab someone, right? I mean, it makes it look less suspicious. Let's at least take a photo of it. The newspaper on the left is dated October 13th of last year, and it reports the murder of a man who was stabbed in the heart in a back alley. To the right, a paper from this year's October 13th reporting William Myers' murder in the same alley. Why would Austin be keeping clippings like this? The only one from last year looks worn, and the one from last year looks worn out, like he's kept reading it. Creepy. I'd better get a photo. Oh boy. All these things are so ordinary. I don't know if any of it would count as real evidence. Still, better than nothing. I should head back to the pub before Austin gets back. Yeah. They scared me. Like I said, it's none of your concern. But, Camilla, I have nothing more to say. If you're just going to keep repeating yourself, then leave. I swear I can be helpful, please. Trust me. I'll take that as a kind thought. Thankfully, the conversation's still going. But what are they talking about? Maybe I should quietly ask Kenneth. This is the final decision point. Make your journal, check your journal and the character notes, and save your progress if needed. Oh boy. That's why she wouldn't tell us who it sounded like, because she knew it was her brother. Ellen! I love how Kenneth is just there eavesdropping. Mans has been cleaning this glass for who knows how long. Oh, man. I love Kenneth so much. I think we save. Okay. Kenneth, this is better than any TV show for real, though. I love Kenneth so much. I walked up to Kenneth and whispered under my breath, Kenneth. Back so soon, Dr. Rena. What on earth did you say to Austin to make him flip like that? I just told him that William's death had left Miss Camilla in a tough spot. Ah, so now he's charging in to fix everything to her, huh? Fix what exactly? Oh, you know, whatever needs fixing. There's a reason people say ignorance is courage. so much. Please, Kenneth, never change. Anyway, if you didn't run after Austin right away, that means you stayed back to do something. Did you find any evidence? Well, it's a bit unclear. I mean... As I lowered my voice further, Kenneth leaned in to listen. Remember how I said the dagger and the cloth were used in the murder? I found some items that look similar, but they're so common, I'm not sure they hold up as solid evidence. There's a trick for situations like this, like that. Even if the items can't be used as real evidence, you shake their composure as they are, then push them to confidence, to confess. Of course, that only works if Austin really is the killer. Do you think I can pull it off? Oh my god. Well, haven't you done a great job so far? What's this? Does your amateur sleuth need help from a veteran detective? I've got plenty of ways to rattle him, you know. Say you'll handle it alone. Ask for help. If I ask for help, is he gonna charge me? And how much is he gonna charge me? I should have grabbed those coins, huh? I really should have grabbed those coins. Actually, it would really help a lot if you could confront him with me. Kenneth looked at me silently, then gave a small chuckle and shrugged. Normally, I'd play dumb or ask for a ridiculous fee, but I'll help you just this once, for free. Consider it special treatment. You're not charging me this once? I feel special. Nice. I guess all that effort I've put into building rapport with Kenneth has finally paid off. Ah, yes. That wine that I bought from him and then snuck back to him. Splendid. Splendid job we did. So good. We're at 3 hearts with him out of 5. I knew he was my best friend. Thank you. All right, let's go join the conversation between the boss and Austin. Once I create an opening, don't miss your chance. Press him hard. All right, let's do this. All right. Let's go. Seriously, how many times do I have to say it before you to understand? That's enough. Austin, before I have to throw you out... Please, Miss Camilla, I just hear me out. Why won't you just even try... Oh, that reminds me. Camilla, this recent murder, wasn't that you too? Huh? Kenneth? He said he'd help, but what the hell is he doing? There was a similar case on October 13th last year. A man stabbed in the heart in an alley, and a secret organization's mark left nearby. Wasn't the killer back then also you, Camilla? And now you've killed again? What the hell do you think you're... Kenneth, how could you say that to Camilla? Apologize to her right now. Oh, come on! I only made a fair point. When the method matches, suspicion is natural, no? And how the hell would you know Camilla was the culprit in last year's murder? Because I saw it with my own eyes. Yeah, right, Kenneth. Don't be ridiculous. You weren't even there. We got him, boys. We got him. Austin's outburst. Camilla rubbed her forehead, and Kenneth smiled broadly. We got him for 2 murders. Oh, then how do you know that, Austin? Oh my god. That's, I mean... Did you commit the murder last year too, Austin? No, I was just a witness, I swear. So you're admitting you saw Camilla kill someone. That's when you became obsessed with her. And this time, you mimicked the crime by killing William Meyer. Without realizing it, would only bring her trouble. Hi, Oscar, welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm doing amazingly. How are you? Now it all makes sense. The sloppy drawn insignia at the scene of course, it was you, and not the real member who drew it. Ugh, I said it wasn't me! It's too late to deny it now, Austin. I've gathered every route you took and all the evidence. Lured William into the alley when they were alone, left the murder weapon at the scene, and returned to the pub pretending to be asleep. No! Decided to commit the copycat murder crime out of admiration for Camilla. Prepared a large cloth dagger in the alley behind the Daybreaker. Okay. After learning about fingerprint analysis, broke into the police station to retrieve the weapon. That's... Okay, that's the last thing that happened. Spread the cloth wide, grabbed the dagger, and stabbed William. Okay. Oh, we got him. We got him. Decide to commit a copycat crime out of admiration for Camilla. It would have been this one here. Lured William to an alley, and then when they were alone, spread the cloth and grabbed the dagger and stabbed William. After learning about the fingerprint analysis and broke into the... Oh, this is so bad. Shadow of the Culprit 2 is the one we just got. I bet it went something like this. That doesn't prove anything. Let's start here. Proof that you admire Miss Camilla. I'm doing good, but I need use the little boys' room. I gotta go. My sibling is in there. Oh no! I hate it when that happens. It would be this one, yeah? Probably that one. You framed that day's crime like a trophy on display, and now you're proudly hanging it on your latest offense right beside it. Oh, I'm sorry, Oscar. That sucks. Huh? This is slander, Camilla. I only collected those newspaper articles because I'm interested in the murder case. I'm innocent. Are you, Austin? We're not finished. There's still evidence proving you committed this murder. Don't lie. You think newspapers were the only thing in that flower shop? There was something far more telling. Here, take a good look at the murder weapon you tried to throw away. He didn't really throw it away, though. Is it this one? No, it would have been this one, right? Yeah. Using the same knife you used to stab someone to peel fruit? You're out of your mind. That doesn't prove it was used in the murder. It does. I have the evidence. Here, look. Do you see the stacker exactly like yours at the crime scene? And it's not just that. There was multiple rolls of fabric at your flower shop, too. I have photos, but I think you already know what I'm talking about. This is a setup. A dagger and a cloth. Anyone could own something like that. Don't twist the facts. He's still not admitting it. What now? We're a different Ina now. We don't do violence. Persuasion. Combat? No. No. We are a different Ina this time. Persuasion. Kenneth said, in situations like this, the key is to shake their composure and push them into confessing. Even if I don't know everything, I'll bluff my way through it. You stole the murder weapon from the police station because of the fingerprint analysis, didn't you? But are you sure you didn't leave any fingerprints at the scene? Even if it takes time, your crime will be uncovered as soon as the forensic teams arrives from the capital. It's only a matter of time before everything's exposed. You might as well confess and hope for a lighter sentence. Your motive ties back to Miss Camilla. Wouldn't it be better to come clean and spare her from being dragged into this mess? Austin stared at Camilla for a long moment, then finally bowed his head. That night, I still can't forget it, Camilla. The night you gave me freedom with a single brutal, beautiful act. No! A pathetic man, a loser who just surrendered to the guy who hurt me while pretending to commit petty crimes. I locked myself in my room and slowly wasted away. That night, the night I went out alone to die, where no one would find me. And there I saw it. You plunged a blade into a man who threw me into hell, as if it were nothing. To me, it was salvation. It was freedom, a vision of life the life I wanted, the person I longed to become. That's why I only wanted to repay you, to stand beside you. Austin. For nothing, I guess. I'm sorry, Camilla. I've caused enough trouble. I'll turn myself in. This won't happen again. All right. Afterward, Austin turned himself in to the police at the police station and was taken into custody. Oh my god, the way he's staring at this rose. He still thinks of her. Oh, that's bad. It's like he looks like an old painting. I know. I love it. It looks so drama, and I love it so. It's true the case is resolved, but something about it still feels off. Was Austin the one who stabbed me before? Maybe now it makes sense, but back then, he had no reason to kill me. I should take a break first, then start digging into my family's and Dawn's secrets. Just to be safe, I'll stay somewhere public before it gets dark. That should help. So for now, is anyone there? Gemma? That voice. That's the maid from the Meyer house, but we didn't even talk that much this loop. Why is she here? Did something happen at the Meyer estate? I opened the door and greeted Gemma Collins. Is something wrong? I'll be staying next door for a few days. I just thought I'd drop by and share some food as a greeting. Did you leave the Meyer residence? Yes. I suppose it's too expensive for Madame Meyer to keep me on by herself. I see. That's unfortunate. Still, since I've moved on, I've been handing out some bread to the neighbors. Would you like some? Of course, I'm truly grateful, though I won't be here much longer anyway. I hope we get along while I'm here. I hope so too. Gemma handed me some bread, bowed, and walked away. I guess I have a nice neighbor. For some reason, this feels different from last time. Anyway, let's enjoy this gift first. I need the energy for what's next. I ate the bread Gemma gave me and took a short nap to recover. And then... Gah! What? Why am I back here again? The content you've just played in Kill the Clock covers chapters 1 and 2, out of a total of 4 chapters. 3 and 4 will be released sequentially. We will share development updates at the end of each month. If you enjoyed the game, we greatly appreciate your review. Your feedback is great help in completing this story. Thank you. Oh man. I'm in suspense. I want to know more. Man. Thank you, Debs, for being so awesome that I want to play more. Man. We missed 2 endings in the first one. And we didn't get all the endings in the other ones. Man. Let's come back for those other ones. Every day feels the same. Please release the next chapters ASAP, please. We love the devs so much, but man, I just want to play it. I just want to play it. I don't know what to do, Everylem. I don't know what to do. I was expecting at least a little bit more, but I don't think we're gonna do very much after this. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But that's okay. There's different endings, so different playthroughs maybe? Maybe. Like, will change things? Will things change? Maybe. Maybe. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think we're gonna play as the male protagonist next time. I I do want to play. We'll play with Innocent for chapter 3 and 4, and then I want to do a whole playthrough just the male protagonist and see if that changes anything. I'm rather interested. I am rather interested. Yeah, because chapter 3 and 4 are like locked. I can't do anything. We'll see. We'll see. It was a very good game though. I love it a lot so far. I want to play more of it. I loved it too. It's really good. Oh my god. The mystery and the gameplay, everything was so great. It really was. I loved it a lot. I was gonna raid my bestie, but she's not live right now. New standards for visual novels, for real, for real. For real, for real. We could take a peek at our newest, at the one we're gonna be playing next time for visual novel wise. But I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in. We might just watch the trailer for it and see what everyone thinks. Because I have 2 different ones that I was thinking about. So we've got one that's more calm and easygoing. Let me see if I can grab them real quick. We have this one called Little Problems. I'll find the trailer for it and we'll watch it. And then we also have Hermitage, the Strange Case Files. I want to try that one again because the last time I played it on stream, it was a while ago. I do want to try giving that one a go again. And we also have Murders on the Yangtze River. I think that one will probably replace our other mystery game after we defeat the Somnium Files. But that's gonna be after Kaname Date. I think this one's probably gonna replace that series when we finish that. And then we also have Raincode. So there's a couple different options that we have here. I'd say Raincode is when we need to finish still. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes is another. Little Problems is one that I want to start. It might be one that we don't start until a little bit later. But I don't know. We've got quite a couple that I'm really excited about, and I don't know about which one to pick because there's so many. There's so many. Oh, and I have this one too. I don't know what this one is actually. Oh, it's the demo. It's the demo. It's not the actual game. However, the game is out. It comes out on May 27th. I think we'll wait on this one then. I'd say Raincode and Somnium are the hardest ones you have, so definitely those definitely, yeah. We'll probably end up playing some more Raincode. Finishing Raincode on stream on our Friday. It'll be our new Friday game. And then we'll go from there and see and then once we finish Raincode, we'll find something else to play in that spot. But I think Raincode will be our new Friday game. And then until we finish No Sleep for Kaname Date, AI Somnium Files is going to be Monday. It's going to be a Monday thing, for sure, for sure. I think that's the plan. And we still need to finish Forgotten Links, but I am going to get back to it. It's going to be our Tuesday game once Tuesdays become normal again. After, like, because Tuesdays have just been crazy days for me. I don't know why, but they've just been really crazy. We also have Clair Obscur to finish, but I'm a little hesitant on Clair Obscur. I love the game. I think it's an amazing game. Do not get me wrong. But I think it might be a game that I finish on my own, just because it's very heavy and long is my other concern. I'd say longer than Raincoat and the AI Somnium Files. So I think I will just play this one by myself. There were a lot of other people that have played it, and I think that would probably be best for my content, for content-wise. I think Clair Obscur is going to be one that I play by myself. I don't know if it'll come back on stream. We'll see. We'll do a poll on it, but I think that's the plan as far as that goes. I'm looking at at some of the other people that have played it, and my brother being one of them. One of them got level 99, because he would. I don't feel like you can't stream it just because other people have streamed it. Yeah, I know. And it's not that I don't want to stream it because other people have. It's just because I think it's gonna be too heavy. We already have a really heavy game, and that is Final Fantasy XIV. But I think Expedition 33 Clair Obscur just bumps it over the edge a little bit farther into the heavy stuff. But so I don't want to. I do want to play it still. I love the game. I think it's an amazing game from what we've played of it. What happened to the other 32 expeditions? Well, you don't want the game to take up your content for a long time. Yeah, for too long, yeah. Yeah. Technically, Rocco, all the other ones haven't happened yet? Oh my goodness. We'll see, though. We'll see. I do think that Raincoat is going to be our new Friday game. I just switched Thursday and Friday this week because I wanted to play Final Fantasy XIV on Friday. I think that's everything I can think of as far as stuff and things and stuff. I don't know who we will go raid into. Because Minty isn't live yet. I don't think she will be live until later. That, Rocco, is what we call spoilers. Indeed! Big spoilers. So, let me see who all is live right now. I have too many friendos. It might be a problem. I think Someone else is playing 100 line. I'm not gonna do it because it's day 73 and Minty's not there yet. I don't want to spoil myself, but I want to watch it. I'm not gonna spoil myself. I think we'll go raid Finn because we haven't gotten to raid Finn in a while, and they're doing their Soul Link. They're restarting their Soul Link challenge, so I think that's where we will head over to. But Finn is a cotton candy prince, and he is such an amazing person. I love hanging out with him when I can. We do need to collab again real soon. Finn the human? Nah, Finn Fairy Floss. He's really, really cool, and I appreciate him very much. I think you guys would like him. I think we'll head over that way. Sorry for the very, very short stream, but it's probably for the best. I still have a lot of sleep to catch up on because your girl did not get very much sleep last night. But we will definitely be playing Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow, for sure. As for when, I don't know when, but it'll be tomorrow. And I hope that it all goes well. As always, Lemjays, I've been your Citrina Shutterbug, and you all have been my Lemjays. I will see you all next time. And I'm sorry that we caught you at the end, Raylan. It's always nice to see you. Take care, every Lem. Lem, bye!